Hi there and welcome back. It's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello. Thanks for joining me today. So I'm back to do another one of the Dees Farago pockets, which is the, let me just flip my computer screen up, which is the hashtag 2021 TCTC, and this is episode 24. Unless Dee adds any more to it, there's only about 3 left. So these, we made something similar in the Don't Fret Before Christmas challenge with Dee. And if you joined along on the Edith Holden project, or if you saw the video, you'll have made them or seen them. So they're a tall pocket with 3 little pockets on, but this time she's doing them as belly bands or belly bands. So let's have a look, because this is UK's normal A4 paper, so a lot of journals are this kind of size, say A5. So if you had your belly band there, so you could get it from there or there. See, I think that's a bit, but you need it as wide as that, because otherwise your pockets are going to be really small. So I don't think I'm going to use mine as a belly band. I think I would just stick it on the 3 sides and have that as somewhere that you tuck in. So I'm not calling them belly bands. So what I've done is I've got this digital tea stained paper, and this is from Ali the Cockney Crafter, and it's her tea and coffee digital. Now I just cut these up just before my rulers came. I've had to order another ruler. Mine has gone walkabout. It has drove me absolutely potty trying to find it. Obviously I haven't found it, so I found this set of 3 on Amazon. I will put it on my favourite list, and it was about £6 for 3 rollers, so are fabulous. So I can now measure. I think these are about 8. Let's have a look. So yes, these are 8 inches long. If you want to just smaller, do them smaller. So the pockets, I have done those width wise, it's 3.5. So width wise, I've done these, they're supposed to be 3, so 3. Let me just pause. Okay, so the dog's finished barking. So these are supposed to be 3 across, and I've done them at 2.5. So 3 times 2.5 is 7.5, and that's 8, which leaves us ½ an inch to play with. So that's what you would have to do if you did your smaller. You'd have to do your pockets accordingly. So that's the measurements for the one that I'm doing them. Now last time we did them bigger, and we did a gusset round them, so you know there was wider inside. So we've not done that this time. So I think I'm going to do a corner thing there, but I'm going to do one at the top. So that's going to be a top one, and them 2 are going to be side ones. I hope that just made sense. That just sounded like a bit of waffle. So I'm just going to get the, oh dear, I'm going to get that bird. Oh well, can't be helped. Yep. So I've done those 2 at the side, and then I'm going to do this one at the top. Okay. Now I've done this. These are only paper. You've probably heard me say a million times. One day I set the printer to print, and you know I wanted I don't know, 10 of something. No. Whatever I wanted, 6 or something. Anyway, I ended up with a lot, because I'd put an extra 0 on the end of it. So I've got all this tea stained paper. Obviously I can print over it. I could print on the other side, or I could print something lighter and print over it. But I've been using it to back things up, and I thought, well, because I want a plain background, I might as well use this up. So I've actually pulled it out my folder because it was in like my collage folder, and when it's in there it doesn't really get used because it's not something that I'm really going to use for collage. So I've put it in my bag, what hangs up on the notice board at the side of me, what's got all my scraps of carding, what, you know, I sometimes pull out for making tags and things like that. And I thought, oh, if it lived in there, it might stand a chance of getting used up. So just using half a manila folder. I've got I think all I'm left with now manila folders are the middle ones, which I can still use in projects, but I've been using them a lot for card, you know, just to use the card. And I think I did do a project with the other side of it. I think that's why I just was left with. I think I did a folio with them. I'm going to say they're all right for those little trifold folios, the middle ones are. So I'm just going to cut these out. Hopefully that's straightish. Tell you why the dog's barking. It's really warm and I've got the bedroom window open. I've got the blinds shut, but it can obviously it can hear people outside, and there is a bit of a breeze and it keeps moving the blinds, so then he can see people as well, and it's sending him absolutely crazy. So it's actually standing, well, I can guess that he's standing on my bed just looking at the window, just waiting for an opportunity for the blind to blow, so he can bark. And I know this because I've caught him doing it several times, not just today, lots of times. As I just started filming, I've just been downstairs to make myself a drink, and as I was walking, you know, across the landing, I thought I ought to really shut my bedroom door because I'm just asking for trouble. So I think I'm going to round these, but I'm just going to round what would be, you know, that would be stuck down part, that would be that part. So I'm going to do 2 that side, and I'll do the other one the other side, because that, then that can go on the other side of the book. Yeah, so that's that bit done. Obviously, if you're using scrapbook paper or whatever, you don't have to do that part. Just trying to get some things used up, especially things that are already printed. So I'm just gonna ink all around them. That way it'll cover me imperfections of cutting. So I'm going to use the same paper as I've been using the last few times, which is the paper from the Nature's, I want to say Nature's Remedy, which is obviously the kit from Artemis and Tracy Fox. It's Nature's Gallery, which I forget who the pad's by now, But yeah, it was discontinued, and I managed to find a couple of pads and things and sent off for them. I've had the paper a while now. Right, so these are going to be the ones this side. So we only want one, don't we? So that's going to go, I think that's the top one. If you see, this paper follows on, look. I like that. So, oh, let me ink around these, because you can just see the core of the white paper. So that's that one. Should have enough on me dauber. It's only just to cover the whiteness. So obviously these pockets aren't, you know, very big, but you can have 2 tags going in sideways, and then I thought just have something little in the middle one. So that's that. I'm going to start by sticking the top one on. So I'm going to hold it where I've put the thumb notch, and I want to go as close to the edge as possible. Oh my goodness, as soon as I thought in my head, oh, I'm doing all right, I'm going quite straight, and then that was it. I went to pot. Oh. So that's okay. Let's just, why does that not look straight? I bet you it's this. It's not good, is it? I don't know what to do, because I'm thinking now I'm probably going to have to cut something off this just to make it look straight. I suppose I could put some lace down that side, couldn't I? So if I just make sure that's straight, then if I put lace down there, it'll cover that imperfection. So yeah, I think it was the paper. It was just a scrappy bit what was left over. So that would be fine there. So I've got my finger on the thumb hole. These pockets could have just been a little bit wider, to be honest, but I suppose then your bit what comes out the pocket can then be on there. So is that let's just get this. I was wondering, yeah, I think it is straight. I think with that back not being straight, it's just putting me off. Right, but like I say, once we put some lace down there, we won't notice. And I'll definitely forget about it. So I will have to pause to get my lace, because I think I'm gonna have to stretch over the camera. That's it. Right, let's see if we can get the next one straight. So that's straight there. Yeah, I think all these pockets are just different sizes. But yeah, it'll be fine. Right, so that's that one. But yeah, it does look straight this side. Okay, let's forget about it a minute. So what are we going to use on this? I think I'm just going to carry on using this piece. So I did that one at 3, so I think I'm just going to do it a little bit wider, and there was 2.5 each, wasn't there? So that's 7.5, which let me just get my pencil. So 7.5. I'm going to cut the length off first. A bit more. Okay. Yeah, that piece of paper isn't straight. So obviously when I originally cut it, it wasn't straight. I think that's it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's better. Right, so wide, I said 3, didn't I? But with, I think 3 is a little bit small, so I'm just going to go 3 and a bit, but I think that side's better. So I'm going to try it at that. Let's have a look at that. Yes, that's fine. And we said 2.5, so 2.5. Yeah, that. Let's start from the bottom. 2.5. Well, just going to take that tail off. I think that's big enough. Yeah, of course it is, because I've just measured it. What a wally. So that's that one. Look at that. It's well off. Might have to cut that smaller. I'll see what it looks like. Still don't look straight. I have to just get a whole new piece of paper. So that one goes like that, that one goes like that. This looks upside down, don't it? Oh no, that's it. Let's just put it on here. Yeah, that's fine. So I think because that's the smallest one, I'm going to do that as the the pocket upwards, and then have those two as side ones. So have those as side ones. And then we'll have that one as an up one. Okay, I'll just ink around these. So yeah, I think top tip, don't use wonky paper. Make sure your paper's straight before you cut it. But yeah, that was just something that I'd got left from the week before, and obviously I'd not cut it straight then. Right, so that's that. But it's got that piece totally used up. I've only been left with a little scrap, so that's good. So I don't like, when I'm doing something, I do try to use as much as possible so I'm not left with all those scraps. And then you're wondering what to make, because you've got all these scraps and none of them match each other, do they? They all just random bits. So I'm going to do that a bit closer to the back. That's it. Let's put that top pocket in, which is that one. I really like full page pockets. Gone a bit wide there. Oh well. Right, let's get this in. So you want a bit at the top. And just stand it up. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, let's put this one in. Then we'll do the third one in the pink paper. I've not thought which one. We'll see what's already cut. And I must remember that the notches won't go in on the other side. So I'm going to leave more of a gap there because that's going to be a downward pocket. They're obviously not super straight, but they're not like, oh my goodness, wonky. Right, that's that one then. So that's two. Let's just have a sip of tea. Okay, this is the pink paper that I've got left. So what height did I say we wanted it? 7.5, 2, 4, 6, 7.5. Yeah. So let's get this and the pencil. So we want it about that. So I'll cut that off. Okay, and we want the pockets. Did I say I was going to do them like at 3 1/4? I think I did, didn't I? So I think that's straight. And then we was doing them 2 1/2, so 2 1/2. 2 1/2 and 2 1/2. That's better. It's just, I'm going to just cut this scrap off, not my pocket. Okay. Right, let's put the cutter over there because I don't need that. I don't need that other file folder. So let's put that back because I'm starting to feel like I've got a million things on my desk. So yeah, that's the bag that I keep all my scrap card in, and then I've put all those backings in there, and then I just it just goes on the notice board at the side of me, and then I remember. Right, so we're going that way this time. So I think that was the top. And I think, again, I'm going to do the bottom one as a going down pocket, and then these two as side pockets. So that's that. Put that away. Okay. I bet you that other ruler will turn up now, and I'll have that many rulers. I don't know what to do with myself. Right, pencil in there. Okay, so let's get this bottom one inked up. I think the sun's come out now. I'm going to see what my video looks like with no light on, because it's making it really quite hot in here. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're like it, but when you're hot, my brain just melts. I mean, you know, I'm forgetful and things anyway, you know, on a normal day. But yeah, if I get hot, that's it. My brain seizes up. So that's that. I'm going to leave my scissors out because I do need to get some lace, don't I? I don't need the brayer anymore, and I don't need that clout anymore. So that's that. I feel a bit better now. Right, let's get this bottom one on. I'm trying to think which tub to the right of me is my lace, because yeah, they do get moved around quite often depending on what project I'm working on. So I do try and move the side round to make it easier, that I'm not, you know, having to overstretch and things. So kind of set up for botanicals. Right, let me just look if that's straight. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so that's that one. That's the top one, isn't it? So put my finger where the thumb hole is, because that's keeping Tanya. Don't get too excited. Okay. Oof. Okay, so we'll get that one in there. Just have a look at that. I think that needs just coming down a touch. That's quite close, that is. I'll just get that a bit. Yeah, that's better. And just get that glue off while it's still wet. Trouble is, then where you've inked it, that comes off and makes a bit of a mess. Right, that's there. Okay, so we'll pop that one there. That's better. Right, so when I pause to get this lace, I'm just going to turn my light off, see what that looks like. If it's too dull, then I'll put it back on. Okay, see you in a minute. Yeah, I've got to have my light on a little bit. It's too dark. I've turned it down though, so I don't know if that'll make it any cooler. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just thinking about putting that down the edge, which will just hide some of the imperfections. So I get it right here. So this crocheted lace, I got quite a big bundle of it from Amazon. Everything's from Amazon, isn't it? So I've put that in my Amazon favourites too, but I would definitely buy it again. I mean, I don't use that much lace, but yeah, there was absolutely stacks. It was all in different lengths, do like this thin stuff, and it's, well, I mean, it's not that thin, but it's very good for hiding things. So that's that. Let's just snip that. Yeah, that's lovely. So that's that one. And this one, I'll snip it first. No, I won't. I don't think it matters. Right. Let's go down here. Again, this pink one I'm going to put away because I've got a couple of pink things made now. And they can go in my Patreon Happy Mail. Blue ones will be going in with my bluebirds. Need to get them out and have a look what I've got. So I've just got them in one of those bags what I've just showed you, what I've got my scrap card in, and I just keep popping things in. I really need to get some of the botanical things used so I can use one of the boxes what keep me ephemera in. So let's just snip that off. What's that? Upside down, Tania. Let's just straighten that. Yeah, so that's that one. And then this one. In a little bit. I went a little bit wide there, got a bit excited. Pop that down there. Yep. And that's that. I think I'm going to keep this one out. I think I'm just going to put it in my botanical tub on the left of me because I do find that one really handy, and it will mix in fine with botanical things. Right, so that's those. So even though they was a little bit wonky, I'm really happy with those. So yeah, I'm liking the bottom pocket being like that at the bottom. Yeah, that is a bit crooked. Oh well, once you've got things in, you don't notice, do you? I'm just gonna reach, see if I've got anything to put in. No, I don't think I've got anything little because I've took all the little things out to make, you know, like things with clusters and things. So I think that just a little bit too wide, but I mean that's not a bad size tag. So yeah, I just want something just a little bit smaller than that. But I'm thinking you could have them hanging out to there, so it'd be that kind of size. So that's not too bad. But yeah. So then you could have something tall in there if you wanted. I think you could add something, just have a little tuck in it as well. So that's it from me for today. So thank you very much for joining me, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.